Run it. I can't take no loss. I hit the ground and it go off. Yeah, hit the ground and it go off. Yeah, yeah. Run it. Ooh, I really feel it's my time. Think it's my year. Yeah, yeah. I really feel it's my time. Think it's my year. Yeah, yeah. I really feel it's my time. Think it's my year.
Morning, guys. Welcome back to 2Heads podcast. My name is Mukhtar, and that.
Cav.
And today we have an awesome guest. He only finished a live show last night. He's killing the game right now in the podcast industry. My brother from another mother, Dongo.
What's happening, boys? Thanks
What's
for having
happening,
me,
brother? How are you?
We're already buzzing off this conversation, so I'm looking forward to this, yeah?
Yeah?
All good, all good. What's happening? Thanks for having me.
I believe, come here. So you had your live gig last night, bro?
Yes, sir. I had it last night. According to the people, anyway, I was still overwhelmed, kind of, so I haven't really taken it in properly yet. So I'll probably take a few days to digest. And obviously, when I look back on it, I'm really looking forward to like the behind the scenes stuff and all. Because Jafaris, he was recording me from the very morning when I was getting a train, going through the square, getting drinks and all. So I'm looking forward to looking at all that through the process of the day. But now, look, the people, like I said to you earlier off camera, the people left happy. So that's the main thing.
That's the most important thing, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So they left satisfied and
yeah. Yeah, Dongo, so I'm gonna bring you back in anyway. Right? Let's. I always start like this, and I go from the back and then bring it straight from the top.
Yeah.
You're Congolese, yeah?
Yes.
Congolese.
Well, last night, Mukhtar, I revealed a little secret. So, my family's Congolese. I'm actually born in Nigeria.
Oh fuck!
Yeah.
So wait there. So you speak
exclusive.
You speak any Yoruba and like that?
No, she does. I know like some words, but like I'm not fluent. I'm only know because I've seen.
So you were born in Nigeria,
yes.
But your family's from Congo.
My family's from mother and father from Congo. I'm the only one in the family born in Africa. There's 6 of us. I'm the oldest of 6, and I'm the only one born in fucking Africa. But you know, me ma, it was an easier gateway for them to go to Europe, as my dad explained. Yes, I got my man that up on stage.
Oh, Delhi.
To explain the gig, like, you know what I mean, like So yeah, so it was easier. My mom was pregnant for me at 19. Not pregnant for me, sorry guys. That's mad.
Yeah, that's not.
That's a big pause right there. She was pregnant. She was out like I was in my mother's womb. Yeah, she was 19.
She was 19. Yeah.
Nigeria was an easier gateway for them to get to Europe. You know what I mean? I think she went through Gambia as well. So man, what the fuck were you doing? You know what I mean? Like, but I got emotional last night because I was just deep that like my mom did a lot to get to Europe.
To
she really hustled to get me. So that was part of obviously the sacrifice that she had to go through Nigeria. Pregnant and she had me there, and then we bounced into
to there. So so like being born in Nigeria and then coming from Nigeria, like and come straight to Ireland, is it?
No, so we were living in Holland first, and then Germany. That's when my sister was born, and then we came to Ireland. So I came to Ireland when I was like 4 years of age.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, we were living in like town somewhere first, and then moved to I think our first gaff in Tala was in Kingswood, I believe. So I grew up around there. Then Jobstown, Bellegarde, and then Brooker, where like I would call home. Do you know what I mean? That's my home. That's been there for like obviously I've moved out now. Me and ourselves live together up in CUS, but like they're like 22 years, so that's where I'd call home. That's where I grew up, like you know.
Do you always have that deep fucking bleeding voice of yours?
Me, the accent.
No. The voice,
my voice,
the big deep voice.
Is my voice deep?
Yeah, I think that's deep.
Is it?
Yeah, man. He's like, yeah.
I thought he was on about. The Dublin accent. I was like, bro, come on.
No, that's deep as well. But like I can say the same for mine. But he has a real raspy.
Yeah, I don't know.
He has a real raspy voice.
You have that radio voice, bro.
Do I?
Yeah.
I think you know I'm becoming the one thing. Even in this game though, I don't want to do, and I'll quit if I do ever become like that. I don't want to become like you said, radio voice. I want to be like authentic, real, and raw. But at the same time, I was talking to someone the other day, and he was asking me, obviously, because I fucked up the other day. I went on the mic, and sometimes I can fly off the handle. Even season 1, like I was a bit mad. Even though I don't know if you man seen the Fabio D episode, asking for the knock and all. I was going mad at him and all stuff like that. I had an episode with other lads where I'm just like really aggressive. But it's just like, right, you're giving a platform here, you're giving a voice, fine tune some things. But I still want to, if I have an opinion on something, I don't want to dance funny around it. Do you know what I mean? Like I want to say it how it is. You know what I mean? But obviously, with like I tend to say, for instance, Mukhtar, if I had a criticism of you, I know you're a big ass dude and you squash my head, but I'm still a man at the end of the day. So if, for instance, say if someone's out in the public, I want to critique, but in a respectful manner. Do you know what I mean?
Of course, 100%.
So that's where I'm switching kind of things as well. But yeah, I don't want to be like PG or like radio and all that. Fuck that. You want to be relatable, Jamie.
Yeah, but you know what? The thing that's beautiful, like, come here, if you're watching it from the outside, like I've said this before, and there's something about me that I always tell the truth, regardless of the person tells me or not, And like for ages, like when I first heard your podcast, I always thought you went deeper, you put that accent on deeper. But now sitting in front of me, I think That's just naturally.
Oh, you thought I was putting this on?
I thought it was deeply put on. No, but not that you were pulling on the accent, just the deepness of it.
Okay, yeah.
Like
Does that make sense?
No, I hear it. No, bro. It's even on TikTok, even you know, you remember your clips on TikTok?
Yeah.
Do you guess a lot of stick? Yeah.
Oh fuck yeah.
Yeah. TikTok's a mad
Depending on
place.
the content.
Yeah, no, TikTok's a
That's
mad
where the
place.
shit happens,
I'll get like, oh, he's putting his accent on and all this. And
No, I get that as well. Like,
Yeah.
I do get that as well.
Yeah,
The accents. Look, if I tried to act like I put on a fake accent, wow, trust me, you will be like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
If I tried to put an African accent on,
Yeah.
you'll be like, get the fuck out of here. Man. I can't.
No,
Do you know what I mean?
no.
But like, I'll be honest with you. That's what I would have thought. I
Yeah.
thought you were like, yeah, we can all have. Like, I have an Irish accent, but if I start talking like this,
Yeah.
do you get where I'm going
No,
from?
do you know where it does? It amplifies when I'm angry. You can hear the
You can hear the deepness,
You can proper.
softness,
When I'm vexed, you can hear it.
Yeah,
Do you know
that
what
would've
I mean?
been the first season.
Or when I'm getting real, like even like we're having a conversation here, when we're having a passionate conversation, you can really hear it. You know what I mean? So it does get. But I dumb it down around my man. That obviously you know yourself.
You have to.
You have to. Do you know what I mean? You have to.
You have
really
to.
dumb it down. Do you know what I mean? Like So.
But so what was it like growing up in Tala?
Rough.
Yeah.
As you know, like obviously York and Dock.
Yeah,
Where did you grow up
yeah.
yourself?
I'm Drogheda.
He's from the sticks, boy.
Draw it. Wow, ain't on 2Heads.
That's just only game on 2Heads in the last like 4 years or something.
Bogland, bro. I remember playing football in Drogheda.
the sticks.
Do you know what's funny though? Only in the last 2 years, you say something about Drogheda, and people go, "Oh, really? Yeah." But before that, they go, "What?"
Yeah.
So I'm like, it's
100%. No, I played ball down there. It's a kip. It's a magic.
It is. Best thing is the road out.
It is what it is. No, growing up in Thailand, no, like, do you know what it is, boys? For me, I'm so happy to grow up. And I know, like, it has a bad name, bad rep, but it has shaped.
It's home, bro.
It's home, and it's shaped who I am today, bro. Do you know what I mean? Like, so I loved it, playing ball, growing up in school with my friends, and you know, a meeting, like, obviously at the start, my previous relationship where I had my child there, she's being raised there as well. She's as scally as me as well. Do you know what I mean? My daughter. But no, I love it. I love him. I love the characters
it's
there.
home, bro.
There's a lot of people out there that have good characters and good hard-working people. It's not all people that are bad, do you know what I mean? So it shaped who I am today, so I love it,
Yeah, that's why, like, you know what I mean? When people talk about Barnoga, Clondalkin, like any little areas like where we come from, all they see is like, oh, the scumbags or the rob cars or what. But like, when you grow up in it and you actually get used to it and you get to understand the people that live in that type of area, you call it home, bro. That's home for me, like, you know what I mean? So I respect that, yeah. But like, again, going back, like I said, what was it like for you in terms of being, like, what age? You came here when you're 4, yeah?
Yeah.
So in terms of being 4, like, Tala wasn't built. What age are you now?
I'm 30 years of age.
Yeah, Tala wasn't built up that much.
No, it wasn't. I remember even the way where I live now, City West, was just, and where Lidl and all is, and then there's apartments everywhere, like there's apartments all over. They just keep building apartments. No one can fucking afford that, you know what I mean?
You know what I mean?
If you're not on, like, this is where, here, I'm not gonna lie to you, but I'll be straight up and honest. I stuck a chant at and her, kidding her, going, you were gonna get a gaff. Fly out. I'll tell you that for free. I was 3 months with her, yeah? Fly. I'll tell you, I don't give a rat's. I was 3 months with her. We were living in my man's, was on the couch. And you know, slapping it in, I said, leaving it in, and I knew in my head, she gets pregnant, we're getting a gaff.
We're getting a gaff.
That's on my Mars life. That's on my Mars life. Flat.
Oh my God.
What, 1,900 a month? Walking in Labrooks? Yeah.
Fuck that.
So unless you get, that's the only way people are affording gas.
Yeah, no, it's true. It is the truth.
I'm got homeless for 2 years, and you gotta get, bro, you have to rig the system.
Yeah.
I don't get, you know what, sorry, Cal.
Go for it.
When white people go, man, these foreigners are getting everything, blah, blah. Yeah. Bro, this country has a system that is set up for you. How am I coming into my man can come in from the boy end of Africa, gone through Nigeria, Gambia, this, and she's able to finesse the system, or other people's mothers be able to finesse the system. Well, this is your country, you can't finesse the system.
But you know what, bro? There's as much native people here finessing the shit out of it as well.
Yeah, 100%.
It's like
100%.
Thank you. And I'm glad you said that.
It's the cutest one, bro. It's the cutest one.
Yeah. It's a fact.
It is. It's the cutest one, I guess. You know what I mean?
Fucking joke, boys. Yeah, it's a joke.
Yeah, it is.
No, like I said, boys. It's like at the end of the day, but it's the character to me. It's fucking. You know, I'm gonna be honest. You know what I mean? So, like I said, I slapped in. I knew we were gonna get a guy.
Legend.
That's fucking gas.
Legend. Bro. And come here, growing up around Tala at the time as well, being black and like. I say you were picked on. Were you picked on?
Do you know what helps with being black, right? These are the things that help. You're either a good fighter. Know, because I know you can scrap, or a good footballer.
Yeah.
So that's what helped. I've
You're a
always
good
people.
footballer.
I said it to her because with her, she's very shy. And she's not. We're completely polar opposites. She's anxiety. She's this, that, and that. I can walk into her. I can talk to anybody. Do you know what I mean? Like, I can go fly on the wall, whatever. But with me, I've always been popular. I've always been that guy.
Yeah.
Like I've always been because I was so good at football.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So I never really had problems like that. I remember before there was and I grew up around travellers and all as well. Like, do you know what I mean? Like I loved them because, you know, they always backed me and stuff like that. And I remember like if anyone tried to like try me, I had travellers, I had this, that, because I was a good footballer, do you know what I mean? Played for big teams, this, that, and that. So I never really had that. I know that a lot of people that did have it growing up, like, obviously, no, there was racism towards me, 100%. It wasn't always like perfect, but I was never bullied like that per se because like I was protected, you get me?
Yeah.
I knew all the Scallies, all the cool boys because Goody was a good footballer and it was like perceived that he's gonna make it, you get me?
It's mad,
that
isn't it?
That helps you.
Yeah, it's mad, isn't it, if you think about it? Because I remember when I moved to Dongo as well, I was like 3 years. I remember when I got into boxing, and started fighting for the Irish team.
Yeah.
And that's when people start really looking, oh no, he's one of us.
Yeah, so do you remember Glowdy's name?
Yeah.
Remember Glowdy's name? Trials here, there, everywhere.
Do you know what I mean?
Fucking Ireland International, even Hardy. Remember Hardy as well?
Yeah.
Sedo, all these lads,
It played the foundation for us. Because I remember jockeying through that. I used to jockey, I have horses,
Yeah.
And I used to jockey into Smithfield every full Sunday. And bro, you be jockeying down the road with a few of the boys, man, and next one, look at that nigga on the horse.
Walks.
But let me tell you the story. I've said the story before.
But the thing is, the people that I was with, and at the time I was breaking in horses in Smithfield for travellers and every different, because we were all just mixed, right? Yeah. And like, I mean, people were getting off the horses, bro, and darting at people, man. I'm talking, it got to a stage where I didn't have to fight. Do you get me? Because the boys were doing it for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was a fucked up time. I'm telling you, it was a fucked up time because I've seen, like, one thing I always say I regret is when I was growing up, because I didn't have many black friends around me. Because at the time, there was not, like in Bono, bro, there was no black fellas. Yeah. I was the only one.
And that's why we're like this. People always say, why are we so common? Because our environment, in my class, I was the only one. On my football team, I was the only one.
To get only
a black person. That's what,
I was the only black face in the whole place, bro.
Yeah.
So, but one thing I will regret, and one thing I will say is there's been plenty of time that I've been, like when I was growing up in age 11, 12 or whatever, that I was in the field and some black young fella or some black Aaron would be walking down the street and all the boys would be starting abuse at her, but I kept my mouth shut.
Yeah.
And to this day, that hurts me. Like, that, why didn't I fucking speak up? Like, and that always kicks me in the bollocks when I think back of my childhood. Yeah. And that's the only thing I regret. Everything else I don't give a fuck about. Yeah. But like being in the field where something happened and there's a black fella or someone, and then the lads will be like, fuck that. And then, but no, fuck that is one of us. Like, and
do you know what? Do you know what used to be mad? Do you know what used to be mad as well? They'd be like, they'll say to you, I'm not racist, but he's a black cunt.
We only talked about this shit the other day.
I was thinking like, but mate, that's
not helping me.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
it's mad, isn't it? It's mad. And come here, so going through all that, and anyway, you were playing football, you're doing good. How did you find your voice like? How did you find your voice to be able to like speak and be confident in what you want to do, like going forward?
Now or back then?
Back then, like, well, now I know, like, I think I have a little story about yourself, like, you know what I mean? To be honest with you, I think for the podcast, I know what led you into the podcast because I know where you went viral from. Yeah. Do you get me? Yeah. But back then, coming up, did you ever see yourself doing?
No, I never did. And you know what? I think my natural instincts of being a leader is from being the oldest. Do you get me? In my family, and obviously being a father. And I think I've always just been like, I won't lie to you, but I've always been a mouth boys. Do you know what I mean? I think I even because I always know that protection. Even now, boys, being in this game, I'm friends with literally rappers, this, that, and a lot of friends who I have as well. The MMA community love me. So I just know I have people just backing me. That's why I always go around. No one can slap me. You know what I mean? I just know people that are just gonna back me. You know, but I just think it naturally comes from just like being the oldest, and even like being a good footballer. You're gonna have like a voice where like you always want the ball, you always want to win. It's just that natural leadership qualities that I just have. Do you know what I mean? I can't pinpoint exactly where it comes from, but I think it just comes from just naturally just being gifted at football. Because I always bring everything just back to football, just being a leader. Do you know what I mean? So I think that's where it comes from. Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah. No, because I've recognized the name for a long time, and then when I did see it that time, I pulled you up on it. Remember?
Yeah.
That was a full up that me and you proper had accounting.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Yeah. And taken away from that, I remember the next day waking up, I'm not fucking doing his head in. I think he went to home because
I wasn't gonna say anything. I was it's not the whole. I remember it's like see these big ass dudes. It's like Prosper. I cut my hair before, and my hairline's already bad as it is, but he pushed it back even more. But what are you gonna say, like? Yeah. To this guy that's a width in the room, what are you gonna say? Just do your thing, bro. Yeah, exactly. Appreciate that, bro.
Yeah.
Fuck's sake.
But yeah, now let's move on. But that fucked me, man. Fuck me. But yeah. Going forward in any way, so you went on the boys' podcast. You went viral on the boys' podcast, and you decided to go on and do your own thing.
Yeah.
And starting that, how was that feel for you? Like,
see, where I was already on my way to doing that, but going viral accelerated because I was doing interviews on Instagram Live because we were in lockdown at the time. So I was just like, I didn't know what to do. I was back in my Maz, and I was doing like a talent show first because I was watching this guy. His name is Dongo. I don't know if you know PK Humble. He's a popular UK guy. He plays for Hashtag and he's on Filthy Fellas and all. But he's friends with Dongo, so Dongo would always go live every day. He's doing like singing competitions, and he was giving away 5 bills. So at the time, I had a bit of money behind me. It was locked down, you're not really spending money around like that. So I said, you know what? I'll do a little. I know like a lot of artists and singers. Let's do like Instagram live competition, see what happens. Whoever wins, I'll give them €200 or whatever. So we were doing that. Then I transitioned. Then he was doing the interview. He was interviewing footballers because he's a footballer himself. He knows like Alex Iwobi. He knows a lot of Ezri Konza. He knows all these ballers. I said, right, I'm gonna start doing like Instagram live interviews. Then we started doing debates. Then so one day KD came on one of my debates and it was kind of like he scouted me kind of thing. He felt as a bit of a personality, but he was constantly asking me to go on his podcast, and I was like, never really had time for it. But then one day his brother rings me. She's heavily pregnant, and he was like, I don't want to talk. One of the lads is out. Do you want to do on this podcast? I was like, I don't really want to do it. I'm about to get in the showers. The Euros was on. And I asked her, and she was like, no, look, go and do it because it'll get your Dongo Productions page back up. You know what I mean? Like if you're on YouTube and all. So I went and done it. Went on the boys' pod. And like I went there, I was kind of had a little chip on my shoulder because obviously, like I said, I was just moved out. Felt a lot of pressure, stress, baby on the way, just locked down, all that. Yeah. So I came down pissed off. Like you said with the whole accent thing, the boys are not really used to someone being so forward. So I was just slating me. I just kept laughing at me. The energy was good. And I remember just a little situation where that happened before. The whole line stuck in him was gone. Blah blah. I said that. Then obviously they do TikToks and it went viral. Do you know what I mean? Like so then Smiley sat me down. So what do you want to do? Like, you need to capitalise on this. And I go, you know what? I was on my way to doing a podcast. And then I said, you know what? Let's do a podcast. And that's where it started. Yeah. And the studio wasn't like, see where it is now. It wasn't like this at all. There was a carpet and all here. It was in bits, like, do you know what I mean? Like, but obviously the boys after doing it up and all that, it's getting proper and better. So yeah, just carried on ever since then, and we're here today. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. You've had a few solid hits on your podcast. Yeah. A few solid hits on TikTok. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. But like the thing I love about, like I said, what you do, like now that I know you personally, that is the straightness and the normal, like the just straight out forward person that you are. Yeah. Like that's what wins, bro. Yeah, 100.
Right, guys, today's episode is brought to you by Champions Gym. Champions Gym is located in the back of Wigglers on the Long Mile Road. We are the greatest gym in Ireland to date. The home of the champions, where everything is based around our members and our community. We have good rates, good membership deals, top level staff, top level trainers, and all of the best equipment that you can get your hands on. Champions Gym is the sponsor of today's podcast. Down on the Long Mile Road behind Wigglers. Be sure to come in, check it out, a day pass, a month, whatever it is. Come join now and join the home of the champions. Champions Gym, sponsor of today's podcast.
100%, because you can't kid the people. And for me, I look at what's my brand, right? If someone asked me today, I said I just want to be a mad cunt that just doesn't give a fuck. And he was like, no, you're bigger than that. When you speak, people listen, and it's not just you're saying to inspire the youth, but adults listen to you as well. So it's one of them things where it's like, I'm from a council estate. That's why I'm talking to people from the flats and all, do you know what I mean? And they you can't kid them people, do you get me? No. So at the end of the day, we talk about growing up in rough environments. Even last night, I want to be living proof that if you put your head down, work hard, you don't have to be that situation there, do you know what I mean? You don't need to move drugs or do this, do that, and just be a bum. You can actually make something of yourself. You put the head down and walk. Exactly. Do you know what I mean? So that's the inspiration and the motivation behind it. Because a lot of people just Because there's more, like I said this before, there's more podcasts and guests these days. You know what I mean? Like,
we only
whoa.
say that as
you know what I
well,
mean?
you know.
We're only
Fly
talking-
upwards.
yeah,
Everyone
you know what I
just
mean?
wants to be talking, but at the end of the day, what is your purpose?
Yeah.
What are you doing? What you're doing? Do you know what I mean? And I don't want to stay being a podcast. I want it to branch into more things,
Exactly.
presenting, TV.
Yeah.
So this is just the foundation of it. You know what I mean? Like, so,
Yeah.
so that's where, and for me, the way I'm gonna do it is being authentic and real, and the people will know that. Because me, when I'm off camera, I'm like this. You
Yeah.
seen it before we start chatting. This is
Yeah,
me
yeah,
on
yeah.
camera, off camera. I'm not gonna come up here because then my family's watching. My work colleagues know I do what I do, and I'm not gonna come up here and be fake and tell fake stories either.
Exactly.
I'll
There's
feel
no
the
need.
people, do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, yeah, there's
and
no
the
need.
situation that's out there in the public that's going on, I don't need to touch it. I'll fucking touch it, and I'll say
Yeah.
it with the passion. I'll say it off camera. Do you get me? Like,
Yeah,
fuck
just a
that.
bit like myself, man.
Fuck that,
That's
yeah.
all
Just
I'm
get
saying.
him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These are very, very alike in that regard.
He's pissed off at the mic.
I'm getting vexed.
Don't say that shit, nigga.
But if it was, do you know what though, Mukta? I don't know, because of you, because you're like I said, you're a big ass dude, yeah. Do you find that what you being so out straight to people?
Well, people hate you.
If people get no, but not, forget the internet. Like people on the outside, you find people that come at you.
Bro, like this fella is my best mate, right?
Yeah.
And like I'll be that honest with you, right?
Yeah.
The thing about me is like again, it could be the age thing. Why not 30s? You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
I have kids myself. You know
Yeah,
that type
yeah.
of fucking house, the whole lot. But fucking bleeding. The thing about me is I have no. Well, how can I explain that? Like say for example, if you came to me and you said Mukhtar. Just like if you ask me, Mukhtar, what's your honest opinion? I would just tell you that.
We get the
100%.
honest.
I would tell you that. But people don't like to hear the honest.
No, they
but so
don't.
a lot of people hate me. I don't like me because I'm so straight. This is what it is. I can't put a hat on a cat and call it a dog, bro.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
So that's just what I'm like. And then you lose people over that, bro. People don't like to hear honesty.
Yeah.
They really don't. And I'm gonna be dead honest with you. And that's where I keep my circles really, really tight.
Yeah. You have to be prepared, especially in this thing. You have to be prepared for that. Like,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
You know, you're
But
gonna be honest. You know, you're gonna have people coming at you as well.
you could say one stupid thing, man.
Yeah.
Like one silly thing that everybody else is saying because you said it.
Mukhtar, listen.
You get where I come from?
Listen to me, bro. It's happened this week. Listen, I'll put my hands up. I was stupid in what I said. I talked about
Go on, what is
situation
that?
No, I'm not gonna talk.
No, you as well, because the audience not gonna know. They're not gonna know.
No, I nearly lost a mate over this. I'm not gonna. What you touched on, right, is when it's me, the energy is different.
Yeah.
But it's because, your Dongo Productions and the way you carry yourself and that. I was like,
Yeah.
but you wouldn't, if someone else said the exact same thing I said, you wouldn't give a fuck.
They wouldn't even, they go over the head.
You wouldn't give a rat's, yeah.
They go over the head.
It's because you have platforms and all.
Yeah, bro.
it's mad.
I deal with
It's
this
mad,
shit. Like I deal with this shit daily, man. Daily,
Yeah.
like I've been in and out of fucking bro. I've like even things like arguments. Like I don't know. You probably have. Like I feel like you have the same attitude as me.
Yeah.
So like for example, if he's fighting with someone, I'm fighting with that person.
Yeah.
And it's fucking weird, like.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you get where I'm coming from? But even though I've never met that person before in my life,
Yeah, it's fuck them.
do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then, something could happen. And I'm telling him the truth. And next time, me and him are not talking. But I'm still fighting with this fucking person. What the fuck is going on here? Do you get where I'm coming from?
To the grave, bro.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like it's just like silly things like that now I'm at to realising like the older I got, like look, if you look me up like growing up in Barnog and growing up the way I grew up, like I stood me ground and I always stand me ground. And to this day I will always stand me ground.
100%.
But I changed. I had to find myself like people know of Mukhtar, but not the Mukhtar of today.
Mukhtar, I've listen. Like I said, like I said, for her to get out and leave the house, because this girl, all she likes to do is sit on her phone and just scroll. The scrolling that she do, I don't know what she's fucking scrolling on, right? I remember hearing your name, and it's like a black man, young fella, even running Kilndalkin, like, you know how mad that is, bro. That's how your name is mad on the streets, bro.
But the thing is, like, a lot.
What was that like though? That type of like you're like, okay. I'll ask you this, right? Would you rather be feared or respected?
Respected, bro.
And did you think that it was more people respected you through fear though?
It was, yeah, a lot of people.
Do you get me?
Yeah, it was. To be honest with you, it was a lot of fear. It was a lot, but I was like I said to you when I was growing up. Being the only black lad in Bono,
Yeah.
I had a chip on my shoulder, bro.
Yeah.
And the reason why I had a chip on my shoulders is because we all doing, like, look, I wash my hand and I repent of anything I say here, but
Yeah.
everyone that knows me knows my story, so it's not something that's hidden,
Yeah.
you know? And I've always been honest about my story.
Yeah.
But, like, things that, like, say, for example, being the black lad in 20 a gang of 20 or a gang of whatever, yeah?
Yeah.
Things that a lad won't do to this lad, they'll try it with me. Do you get where I'm coming from?
Yeah.
Say he owes this fella money for whatever.
Yeah.
He's paying them, but he take it off you, and then he's looking at you, oh, sorry, and he's giving it to you in drips and drabs. But yeah, he's still paying this fella fully stacked.
Yeah.
And then you're thinking to yourself, like, am I a fucking clown?
Yeah, what's the story here? Like,
Do you know what I mean? So you have to handle your business.
Yeah, 100%.
You know?
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, it's these are the things. And let's be honest, like, sometimes, some situations, you have to fake the stupidness to meet the retard. So if somebody, you have to fake the stupidity
this podcast.
to meet the retard.
If I said that, I'd be cooked. If I said that, I might say, look what he said. This podcast is gas.
No, the reason why I say that is, right, growing up, I've been locked up, bro. I've been Pats. I've been the Joy.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Joy,
What I'm saying to you is, when we were growing up, bro, yeah, and we were doing something, or we went to a rave or whatever, blah, 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 and some cunt, oh yeah, I'm going to cut you up. No, I cut you up first, mate. That's it. Do you know what I mean? You're meeting the retarded cunt with stupidity. So to get my chicken now, who's going to stab who first? And that's how it went for years around Clondalkin. Do you know where I'm coming from? It's the most, like, a man can be as afraid as your lamb to be afraid. And that's the way that's how I took it when I was
can I ask you this, do you think your kids have calmed you down?
Oh, big time.
Yeah, I think so too.
Massively. Bro, when I had my first daughter, I left the game.
Do you have kids yourself, bro?
Yeah,
you have kids yourself, yeah? And are you similar to Mukhtar? Were you mad or you give me advice you were level-headed though?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I'm the PC one here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And you feel like I think people like yourself, even me, my manager, Smiley, like he's a big-ass dude as well, but he's calm.
Chill.
And I think if I didn't have Smiley as my manager, I probably wouldn't last in this game either.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I think sometimes you need someone like that just to be like that.
Just a bit more chill.
You know what I mean?
That's why me and him worked well together.
Oh, it does.
I'm hot-headed, I'm very hot-headed, like, you know what I mean?
Same.
But like I said to you, I've been working on myself and I've been finding myself. And I have been... Go find this fella. No, I have been. I've been working on myself. I've been doing what I need to do to be zen.
Yeah.
I have been, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, that's why I said, people know the old Muk, they don't know the new Mukhtar.
Yeah.
They know about you, but they don't know of you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They don't know what you've done for the fucking streets, or you don't know what you've done for the fucking kids of today, the charity or whatever the fuck it was, but they know of the fucking chap that broke in this door, that bounced the hammer up your man's head, blah, blah, blah. You know, they know that chap. They don't know leave the nigga alone, Mukhtar. You know, but like,
wait, we can't just go past that, Mukhtar.
Bro, you're not the interviewer here.
What?
I'm interviewing.
No, but what?
There's a duality going on.
What podcasters though? This is what we do. But we're not going past. You bounce the hammer off someone's head.
Bro, look, life back in the days. No, life back in the days was different, bro.
Yeah.
You know, what we got away with when we were kids, we won't get away with now.
100%, yeah.
The way we lived when we were younger, like you said, we came from a council areas, bro.
Yeah.
You know, like back then as well, I come from an only mother that had, like my mom had to have 2 jobs to keep the light on in the council house.
Jeez.
Do you get where I'm coming from? So I didn't see my man. Right. Do you get where I'm coming from? My man would come in and then go to work so I didn't have someone there to tell me, don't do this.
You have to be a man early.
I had to pick up my. I remember how everything switched. Bro, I was a good kid, man. I went to fucking church, bro. When my dated a fucking Congolese, I was like, Papa Remy, I don't know if you know him. Papa Remy.
This fella is a fucking comedian. Papa Remy.
Papa Remy, that's what we used to call him. You know what I mean? I swear to God, like, but I went to church. We went to church for 5 hours every fucking Sunday.
Yeah.
Ate there, slept there, and fucking went home. And then started school. Yeah. So I was brought up with the best foundations for opportunities. Yeah. But the area we were brought to, the church boy didn't walk.
Yeah, you're going to be a product of your environment.
The church boy didn't walk. Yeah. I remember going to school and coming back home. I remember the first time getting jumped. I got jumped by 2 lads because one of them jumped me and I was baiting them. So the other one jumped on me and he had a dog. He had a pit bull, but he had a dog chain, the choke chain.
Yeah.
And bait me like a dog with it. Like I'm the fucking dog. Do you get where I'm coming from? But that's where it twist.
Yeah.
That's where it twist because I remember when that twist then, that's when I became the psycho and I was like, fuck this shit, man. Put your hand on me, I'm gonna leave you, I'm gonna grave you. And that's where it was.
You're gonna be in Mukhtar, these areas, you're gonna become into survival mode.
You have to. You have to.
Like you said earlier, you can only be afraid as long as you let someone
Bro, stupidity.
You get me?
I'm telling
stick
you.
up for yourself. They're not gonna do it anyway. That's why, like, even with travellers, I always thought, black people are afraid of travellers.
Yeah.
I'm not. And even back then, I remember, I won't name his name, but we were on the Lewis before. So Cheeverstown, before they built the gaffs, going by traveller, what they call halting sites. I remember the lads, we putting their phones in their socks and all.
Yeah.
Like, he's doing all, I want my phone taken off me. I'm like, if a traveller comes to me, you'll take my phone. Or I'll take a few slaps, you'll not take my phone. Do you know what I mean? Like, and the travellers respect you more when you stick up.
Yeah, bro. They can be. This is what me and I always have a chip on my shoulder every time I hear Black Paddy. Like, I got the nickname Black Paddy when I was fucking bleeding 14, bro.
Because of him?
No, from the traveller community.
From the traveller?
Like,
okay,
I was breaking in horses and fighting bare knuckle in the traveller community.
Yeah.
Like, you get where I come from? So I got the nickname Black Paddy years ago. Like, if you look up papers, right? If you Google papers from 2005 and put my name in it, you'll see me on a horse, right? In Smithfield with a paddy hat on and a Lacoste tracksuit. And that was every full Sunday. I was known as Black Paddy. You came in the travellers. There's no time to Black Paddy. Everyone's trying to get a picture with you and all. You get where I'm coming from? It was different.
Like
it was.
Landmark,
I have to say, the back then it was different. It was different.
Yeah.
Nowadays, like the way I carry myself now, the way I'm trying to look at things now is totally fine tuning. Like I have a son there that's carrying my seed. You know, and whatever I do today and whatever I do tomorrow and the next few days or the next few years that I survive or live on this earth is going to fall on his shoulders. People are not going to remember, oh, okay, you had to fight for himself and you had to do, oh, he fought this. Bro, when you fight a white lad, when you're a kid, and you bet the shit out that white lad, you're a fucking nigger. You're a cunt.
Yeah.
And you're not just a cunt in that white lad. You're a cunt to his cousin, you're a cunt to his aunties, whoever the name flies around in the pub when the family's sitting there. That's your name getting tarnished.
Yeah.
But that's one thing that I didn't give a fuck about when I was growing up. And I didn't care. I really didn't give a fuck about it because the way I looked at it is he hit me first.
Yeah, flow.
Do you get me?
Yeah,
but now the way I do things is before I make a decision or before I do something stupid, my kids always fly in first.
Yeah.
And this, I don't want this falling onto me, son. I don't want this. So every move I make now is calculated.
Yeah.
Like even when I'm in business or whatever, I'm in the office or whatever, if I'm about to lose my head, he pulls me out. Do you know what I mean? Like things like that now, I'm just starting to grasp and I'm trying to understand, okay, life is not about this. Relax there, trigger, Mukhtar. Get yourself together. Go smoke a joint. Yeah. You know what I mean? Or go chill somewhere and come back and recruit and go back at it again. Yeah. You know? So this is what I try to say. And like, you know, the funny thing is, like in the black community, the funny thing about the black community is like, I had this talk with you, Dave, only there a while back about the black community. You know what I mean? A lot of people in the black community don't like me. Do you get where I'm coming from? They have some sort of weird thing about me that I'm this evil person or blah, blah, blah. Yes, I am fucking evil. I'm going to be dead serious. Yes, I am evil. I am evil. If you're going to fucking hold me, I'm going to hold you back.
Yeah. Do you think that, though, is because even I had it growing up as well, because like I said, I had a lot of white friends. My teammates were all white. This, that, I had a white girlfriend, right? Do you think that's because, obviously, maybe your surroundings is white and they don't see you as part of the community?
Thank you. But the thing is,
that's what it is.
The thing is, bro, I didn't have the options. When I was growing up in Bono, bro, I'm here 21 years. When I was growing up, bro, there's no niggas in Bono, bro. There was no black at all in Bono.
Yeah.
Do you get where I'm going from? So the only time I met up with black lads was church. And they lived not in Bono, not in Clondalkin. Do you get where I'm going from? So I didn't have a chance to hang out with black lads.
Say if you went to like a black event, I wouldn't say see 22, you'll see white people there. Yeah. I'm talking about a pure black event. So say a shisha lounge. Yeah. Shisha lounges, yeah. They're all beefing now. Fucking outfits not fucking beefing each other on Snapchat now, but you ever give it over. Yeah. Right? Fucking if you went there, would you feel out of place?
I'm a very confident.
Not because obviously they don't like you. I'm just talking about like, would you? Is that not?
No.
You're not used to this type of environment.
You know, I'm a very, very confident dude. I'm a very, very confident dude. But the problem with me now, like you say, for example, if I was to go to a black event, and the problem with me is I talk to a wall. I'll say hello to anybody. Like me and him talked about the boys jumping me in the lockdown there. Yeah, the Blanche lads jumping. Remember something happened?
Oh, yeah, remember that?
We talked about that.
Fuck.
Bro, these boys, they were so young to me that I was still walking, bro, I'd say hello to anybody. So it wasn't, to me, it was like, they're okay.
I remember seeing that on Snap, and I was thinking, These boys know who this nigga is.
But boys thought I was an influencer, some gay influencer. So what happened? But what I say is like, what I'm trying to say here is like, I could be in the party with these guys. But what I'm trying to say here, Dongo, is black events, I have no problem with black events. I have no problem going to black events. But the problem is every second black fella there had some weird beef with me that I don't even know. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
The reason why is there's so many black lads using my name as Tre. That I don't even know them. I don't even know who they are.
Oh, we're gonna get him to
I don't even know who they are. I never met them before. I
get it.
Like things stupid shit like that. Do you know what I mean? I'm like, what the fuck is this about?
Yeah.
And now I'm sitting in the corner where fucking this far fuck black, and there's one day that's about fucking like won't even look at me in the eyes. I'm like, who the fuck is this guy? And like, it's not in my blood to go and say, oh, are you alright, mate?
Yeah.
It's not my blood, bro.
I get it as well, bro. I don't get it not for a different reason. I get it because what's happening now. Because the people at the start, when I started this, like I said, I started on IG. It was like, oh, who does this fella think he is? This, that, and that. People are laughing, this, that, and that. And obviously it's been grown and grown and grown to the point where even yesterday I was in the arena, the theatre, sorry. And I was just looking, I was like, right, there's going to be about 150 plus people in here. And obviously then you go to your dressing room and then you're going to sound check. I'm just like, look where you came from. And I know these men are seething. I had the mentality to keep on going. Do you know what I mean?
100%.
And it's hard, it's awful because like I said, growing up, it's like the white people, even our parents, white people, and my dad would be like, you need to stick together as a unit. They don't like us, they don't like us. But it's like, even look now, who's your best friend? It's a white guy, do you get me? Yeah. And even, I remember chatting to a couple of artists. I remember even Cello saying it to me, Cello to me. They were like, oh, if you want to really grow in this thing, black people aren't going to support you. Go work with white people, they're going to put you in this. It's like, we're not here helping each other.
We're not much better. Bro, it's an Irish thing. That's what it is, bro.
Yeah, I find that as well.
It's an Irish thing.
You see where McGregor, like, right? It's like, yeah, look, I know his auntie sometimes is a bit mad, but like, bro, that should be an inspiration. He's pubs down the road, bro.
Big time.
I had Kevin Hart, Eddie Hearn, Snoop Dogg, and Cullen. Yeah. That's inspiring. For me, even his documentary, I watch that all the time. It's very inspiring to me.
Yeah. 100%.
But Irish will hate him.
And all the kickback that he has, all the negative shit. Like, who the fuck?
I think
what would you do if you were worth 200 million? You'd be doing mad shit. You
close to $1 billion.
Yeah, but and the rest.
But the thing is, for me, is it doesn't matter what you're doing in life, bro. If you're sitting on your mom's couch smoking joints all day, people are gonna hate you.
Yeah.
Just like if you're out fucking making the best bag and doing your thing, people are always gonna hate you. So always find yourself and just keep doing your thing, man.
It goes back to the kids. It's like, and even like yesterday, I forgot to mention it, but it's like, I do this. People always say, oh, you're gone clear. No, you're not gone clear. I still work.
What is that meaning of gone clear?
Gone clear, if you go viral or if the shade board, if you shade board posted or if a footballer likes your tweet or something, you're gone clear. No. It's like even what's it called? Like it's even today, right? Bro, I clocked into work. Yesterday I was doing sound check and all. Today I was sending counter guards and escalations and doing Excel spreadsheets like a fucking weirdo. You know what I mean? Like, so it was very humbling. But it's like when my mom doesn't have to lift a finger ever again. It's like, mom, I'm making money off this now. You and my dad don't have to work a day in your lives. I've done my job, boys.
Yeah, 100%.
And that's what we do. They can hate all they want.
Bro, let the noises be.
Purpose to what I'm doing. Do you know what I mean? Like,
let the noises be your drive, man. And
that's what I say. It's like, bro, you man chatting is making me work harder.
Bro,
I'm trying to sit when I'm on private jets and you can barely afford a lead card. I get on the Lewis and you're jumping on the Lewis. I made it.
I'm telling you, man.
Keep on hating, bro. Do you know what I mean?
Bro, look, the way I see it is, bro. I've heard so much stories about myself that has nothing to do with me. Or something happened in fucking, I don't fucking know. Some cunt dropped my name in the mix and I'm getting phone calls from some retard that doesn't fucking bleed and I don't even know how to pronounce his name. And I'm like, why am I after you, mate? I don't fucking know. Why am I after you? You know what I mean? Like, it's this what I'm saying. Like, I have kids, I have businesses, I have everything now. So I'm down as like, and like, let me be dead serious, bro. I don't regret anything from my childhood. Like I told you, there's one thing that I regret from my childhood, and that's the racism thing that others people for. But everything else, bro, I've never ripped anyone. I've never fucked anyone over. I've never done anything to be tarnished or whatever. What black lads know about me was the first time I had even had accounted with black lads because they jumped me. That was the first time ever I'd even dealing with black lads. to do with like argument. Because I never fought with black lads. Why would I fight? I don't beat around. And the problem was, and a lot of people are like, oh, blah, blah, blah. Bro, I have no, like I said, regret. My friendships to all my boys are still solid.
Yeah.
You know? And and I'm 100% comfortable with the gang of friends I have. And I'm comfortable with enemies as well. That's just the way I am, because there's no regret.
Yeah.
And anyone I fought with, there's a reason. And that's just the way I look at life, bro. Life is different for me now. Like I said, I've changed my ways. I've done what I can, and I've built the foundation now for my son, my daughter, to be able to carry after I'm gone. The noises now, and the myth or the rumor, carry it as far as you want. You know what that does to me? Nothing. It doesn't give me nothing. But come and stand on me fucking bleeding Air Force and see how quick Mukhtar will come back. Do you get where I'm coming from? Like, if you give me respect, I'll give you respect back. Love, I'll give you love back. I treat people the way I want to be treated.
Yeah, 100%.
But don't I will not walk into a room and you go call me a name and think I'm going to just sit there. Or I'm not going to fucking come in and you rob me car or rob something or do something to me man and think I'm not going to butcher you. I'll fucking take your head. That's just the way it is. That's life.
You've got fucked up, you think otherwise.
That's life, bro. That is life. I can walk on myself till that motherfucker pulls me back in.
Yeah.
And that's just what it is. When you pull me into water, I have to swim. I'm not fucking going to drown. Fuck that.
100%.
I'll drown you. You know what I mean? And that's just the way it is. That's just life, bro. And that's the way I live my life now. I treat people with respect. I treat them with love and care. I have kids there that I'm trying to show a different path. You know what I mean? I walk for my kids. You know, my kids are so fucking good, bro. I'm just so lucky with my missus, man. I am. I'm very, very lucky with my missus. My kids are growing up. I can see myself in them, as in me yoke, me smile, me little attitude, like me little face impressions. But the attitudes are the mass. It's great. You know why? Because I have a solid, weird attitude, bro. If I hate you, I fucking hate you. Trust me, if I hate you, I'll tell you straight out your face. Fuck, I'm not licking. And I've been like that for so long that I can't shift that. You know? And that's where I feel like boundary for me, it's a big thing. If I don't like a person, I would tell them, I break bread with you. But don't fucking fire to me car. Don't fire to me car, bro, because I'm not listening to that.
Bro, you've said about 5 t-shirt slogans in the last 2 minutes. I want some merch out of that.
He's on
That's the truth, though. I'm not this fucking evil or whatever. I'm not. I'm far from it, bro. I've changed my ways. The way I had to live growing up is the way I had to fucking come up. And that's not going to be changing because I can't change it. It's done.
It's instilled in you, yeah.
It's instilled in me. And I can't change that. And that's what's beautiful about what you're doing now as well. And the way you grow up and like even like you're saying there, mixing with the travelers, mixing with different people, it built the character of who you are now. Yeah. And like even what you're doing now, the way you carry yourself, the confident, that's all come from the ends you're coming from, bro. That comes from talent, bro. That comes,
100%.
Do you know what I mean? It's rooted in you. You know what I mean? And it'd be a shame to say, oh, I'm going to bury you for some cunt because they don't like the way you talk. Fuck them.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like that's
100%.
do you get where I'm coming from? Like it'd be a shame. It'd be a shame. And that's what I say to you. Let the noises drive your fuel, bro. You know what I mean? Like look at you last night. Like you just sat there, fucking you killed it. You killed the show last night.
He's gonna give me some feedback as well. I'm gonna listen to him, but I think you know what it was, Roy. Smiley said to me today, he would have wanted me to be a bit more because I'm a solo podcast. Obviously, used to work together. The boys just treat them, the girls just treat them, and even some other lads just two of them or whatever. I was on my own. I didn't want it to be like obviously even him himself. We had a meeting there the other day. He wants to dabble into stand-up comedy, right? So obviously being on my own, I cracked a few jokes and it banged. The jokes were banging. I was even buzzing out my dad. I was like, my dad was smart. He didn't, because obviously I'm talking to him like this and he don't understand. I was like, what you laughing at you? You don't even understand what I'm saying.
Who's taller, you or your dad?
My dad's like, my dad be about 5'11", 6 foot.
Fuck off.
Yeah, but my dad's soft.
So your ma, is she taller?
No, ma's short.
Short, so you got
my dad is soft. You know what I mean? The attitude, the attitude, not like me. See everything you see here, funny, aggressive, rude, everything is me ma. I was thinking, what do I even get out of me? My dad is funny when he's drunk. He's actually hilarious when he's drunk. But the thing with my dad though, what I realised last night, he actually has, I don't call him soft, but he actually has aura. Because my ma, under the lights, she got nervous. Like that wasn't my ma out there yesterday when I was asking her. I was trying to buzz out like, ma, why fucking know they come in Nigeria have this thing? Ma, why Nigeria? And I was like, my timid and my dad just sat and goes, no, let me explain. And the whole room,
quiet.
Like, and then it was quiet. and he was speaking, and everyone was listening.
Everyone
you know what I mean?
listened,
So he has this aura about him. So maybe I do get that like aura maybe from my dad. You know what I mean? When it's like, you know, because a lot of time obviously people know me and stuff, and you walk into a room. Even yesterday, right? There was a guy. And when I walked out with the flag and all, he was like, "Oh my God," he was screaming, proper energy. And he always writes to me, you know, like on my Instagram. And like, I'm right back. It's weird, like you're constantly writing to me. But like, chill, like, you know what I mean? Like, because I hate that. It makes me kind of like nervous as well, like that you have fans or whatever. Yeah. So no, I don't. My head's not like that. You know what I mean? Like, but I stood beside him, and I can see he wanted to talk to me, but he didn't know how to go about it. You get me? So then that showed that it's just the presence and the aura about you. You know what I mean? So I think I do get that on my dad, but I get all this attitude and all. It's my mother.
Yeah, man.
Or she's a mad thing she is.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's mad. And come here, what was it like having to go up there on your Todd?
Yeah, I was fun. Do you know when I walked out to the music and on the applause, because my colleagues were there as well and everything like that. It was just like, you know, I was just like, once I got my first, I kept saying it like to people. Once I got the first joke out of the way and people start laughing, I'm grand. I'm at ease.
It's a smooth side.
I'm at ease. Yeah, I got my monologue out of the way, and the way I was giving out the prizes and how I broke. It was a big secret. But it was the big reveal that I was gonna tell people I was born in Nigeria. Smooth. You know what I mean? So it's just even someone said to me like, "You're built for this." You know what I mean? So it's like I can
see it in you for sure that that wouldn't be a. Because we were talking about it before, and we're like, "Fuck, we'd do that, and we'd have at least each other."
Yeah.
So, but to go out.
Would you not think you'd be confident enough to do on your own?
I've done it.
You have, yeah?
I've not done a fucking live podcast. Me fucking on, this is the first time I've done this shit. But I've done live public speaking before.
Okay, yeah.
But like I said to you, bro, the sweating down my ass crack for it. Like, you know what I mean? Fuck this. But again, once you're going, and it's grand. But it's like, I'd feel more confident having you there for that shit as well, because you have that kind of same. You have that big energy and presence.
Personality,
so, I'm just a white guy. You know
But yeah, now come here. Look, we have a short period of time here to go in, so I'm gonna aim at what the last few things I want to ask you.
Yeah, of course.
So come here. What's next for you, bro?
So next is hopefully tomorrow they announce the Black and Irish Awards. So if I'm nominated,
bro, what the fuck? Wait, let me ask you something. What is the story with this Black Irish Awards, bro? Bro, I've never been picked for them, man. I've done some crazy shit, man. Bro, come on, man. Just fucking with this.
What? They actually emailed me last night.
They emailed you? They're them black, man, nigga. Come on.
I was thinking of that, right? How would that, even David, I want to ask you as well, right? How would that work for him? Because obviously Gav's white.
Oh, so that's why.
Now I'm the anchor, bro. What the fuck?
Black and Irish.
Charles and Eddie, you know what I mean? It's
that's mad. No, we never, bro.
No, but so
that's mad. No, I'm delighted you pulled that up, bro. Yeah, I'm delighted you pulled it.
They did not email me, just so we're clear. They didn't actually email
Dave, how long has this award thing's been going, man?
3 years since lockdown.
3 years, yeah.
Well, see what would you for sports? Is it?
For anything, bro. I own a fucking gym. What the fuck are you talking about, man?
A lot of you
sport, fucking.
Oh yeah, you're
bodybuilder for fucking the top. You at the top of the food chain for
content creator. You're a content creator because you're the gym stuff. Content creator. I was thinking, you're a personality as well.
I've never ever been invited to one.
See with them though, I don't know how they do it the first year.
They think I'm white.
No, I don't know how they do it the first year, right? But the last 2 years, it's like they get the public to vote.
Yeah.
So your mates have to vote you into a category. You get me? Like last year I was voting for like 4. I was nominated for 4 things. This year only 2 podcasts.
Are you ambassador for them or something?
Huh? No. I told you, I'm just that guy.
He's presenting on that video.
Listen, that's actually a good one. That'd be an interesting one for you still. How that would work. That don't never work.
Yeah, nah, they won't call us, bro. Go on, though. No, the Black and Irish thing is next year.
So if I get nominated, that's next week. I'm hosting a show. I think a gala in February as well. I'm actually getting a nice bit of change for that as well.
Nice.
So yeah, so that's that. And obviously my thing is seasonal, so I'm off season now. So I'll probably come back just about 2 weeks before Christmas just to get my Christmas episodes in, probably 3 or 4 episodes. But yeah, no, just keep on, bro. Just keep on going to church, praying, and just being a better version of me, and just keep improving, bro. You have to keep improving. You can't rest on today's win. You have to keep on improving, bro. You're gonna be left behind because there's young, hungry lions that are coming, bro.
100%, bro. 100%.
You know what I mean?
You know what I mean? I respect that, man. The best thing is the growth in yourself.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like I said, man, we're all doing things, man. We all have done fucking stupid shit, and we all fucking made mistakes, and we all grew up and learn and go forward about it. But keep thriving, man.
Yeah, 100%.
We're hunter gatherers, you know that, don't you?
100%. Huh?
Well, hunter gatherers.
Yeah, 100%. And like I said, with you guys, I see you guys. I seen that Jamie Goon. He's had good guests on, bro. So you guys as well, are stepping into the thing, and it's a little bit different. And we need that, boys, because like I said, these days everything is too PG, and it's good to have lads that just don't give a bollocks. And you're kind of like sometimes speaking what I want to say, and you can say it. With me, it's different because like. Do you man want brands and stuff like? Do you want
We have brands.
You have brands, yeah. But you obviously your brands don't probably care about what you say, like. Do you know what I mean?
See, the thing is,
so
like,
we're trying to out the market. We're trying to aim for it.
Yeah.
Like,
No.
Do
You know what? I understand where you're going with it, and I get it. And it's a smarter move. It's a smarter way that you're doing it. Me personally, I just want to have fun, bro.
Yeah.
We're not plugging this to be like something like, oh, we're gonna end up like Joe Rogan or whatever. We're just having fun, and if whatever comes with it, comes with it. Whatever doesn't,
100%.
doesn't. You know what I mean? We're not stuck for hard cash, like.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So we're just doing this on our own back to have fun and enjoy, and give people something authentic, something different, something just a little bit.
The space is needed, bro. Because like I said, these days, bro, things. And you know what? I always dabble. Like I always do try some things. Sometimes I will go in. I won't I'll speak on certain things. Blah blah. But you know yourself, boys.
Well, I'll be honest with you. Look, even Dave there. Look, this is probably the first time that I spoke like this. I've never opened up on this podcast about myself.
I'm not trying to. Well, I don't care. I probably am, but I feel like when I'm speaking to people, I get the L people. You know, the weird thing about me, I get the L people.
Yeah,
I get the
I don't open up on podcast for myself.
Yeah.
I don't think people need to know your shit when you're on podcast. Like if you're a presenter, I just don't think that people like what you know about Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
Do you know that he didn't have a kid?
That's where
He didn't have a kid.
See, that's where, like I said,
you know where I come from, like.
Everyone has a podcast, right? And it's like, that's what I said. To me, to relate to the people, they need to know, okay, Goody goes through struggles, Goody goes through, but then you're going to see me growing and coming out of that.
Yeah.
So I feel that's where people buy into me.
Yeah.
So I get what you're saying, and people, that we're all different, innit? You probably don't want people knowing that, blah, blah, but I think that your story, especially, I know you have mad stories, right? No, but look at where you overcame that, and it's like, you adapted and you've changed,
I'm
bro.
telling you, I had to change, bro.
I'm gonna, when I get you on mic, you're going to open up. Don't worry, I'm going to ask them hard-hitting questions.
Yeah, no,
Don't
I
worry,
had to change. I had to change, and I had to change for the better. And like I said, everything that I've done and what I did, I don't regret shit. I really don't regret shit. If you hate me for the right reasons, fair play to you.
Yeah.
And that's just the way. And that's just the way life is. The cookie crumbles, man. That's just the way the cookie crumbles. But life is about taking moments and making mistakes and growing from it and moving forward. And that's exactly what I'm doing. I made mistakes, you know. Not all of them were mistakes. Some of them are rewarded from it. Do you know what I mean? But it's about learning and going forward. Like now I'm at the age where, like I said to you, a lot of people will probably look at this and say, oh, he's a fucking asshole, blah, blah, blah. Like, look, things I did well,
they don't know yet.
Do you know what I mean? But things I did when I was...
People just talking,
exactly.
shut the fuck up.
Things I did when I was... Do you know what I mean? Things I did when I was fucking 18, things I did when I was 17, 18, 20, 25 or whatever, to things I'm doing now. If you only know the things I did then you don't know me, nigga. You can keep talking if you want.
I do obviously make friends and whatever. There's a black girl in my job, right, that talks to me, and she was like, Dongo, people will come up to me and be saying like things about you, and I'm like, and even people come up to me and be like, oh, I thought you were this, but you actually sound like,
whoa,
you don't fucking know me.
You don't. Thank you.
Even when I was hearing all these stories, I never judged you for that. And like I said, I was trying to like, I think you're a cool dude, and I stand up, you were doing your gym stuff and all that. And obviously meeting you and all. I always had this vision of this is like who you are. You're sound, bro. But I never judged you for. I knew you were doing mad stuff, but I never judged you. Where the fuck? I'm not God to judge you.
No.
And that's why, like, I'm not sorry to get a bit religious here, but like I said, me. Only person that can judge me on this earth is God, bro.
Do you know what I mean?
Anything else, I don't give a fuck, bro.
That's it, bro. That's where it should be, man. That's where it should be, and I feel like that's where a lot of people fail. And that's where a lot of people...
Focus on other people's lives, bro.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
A lot of people fail.
They don't know what you're going through, bro. Why you're like that?
No. And you know what? Let me give you one more thing before we leave, yeah? Like, you could have an opportunity coming up, right? So, for example, you probably don't know, if you don't know Cav, right? Yeah. There's something that Cav is doing, and it could be a great opportunity for you. You put your name forward, yeah? And then me being a hater could see your name and I don't go. He was a Mongo back in the days. Why? Even when you're saying it and you're saying back in the days, back in the ages ago, he done this. Ages ago. To get where I come from. Like, people change and people grow. And that's just the way I look at it. I'm at the finest peak of me fucking bleeding age right now. I'm not stupid. I understand what we did when we were young, blah, blah, blah. But that's just life. That's just
Everyone has
life.
a past and some shit that they
And that's the way it should go for anyone else that's fucking listening to this. Like me, like I said, I have no regret. And Dongo, I truly appreciate you, and I thank you so much for taking the time out to come out.
Thanks for having me, boys. I really
Do you know
appreciate
what
it. I enjoyed this, man. I can't wait to
Hopefully we do it again. We'll get better. What?
This is out on Sunday.
No, this one on this Sunday. It'll be next Sunday.
It'll be next Sunday. I look forward
Would it be
to it.
next Sunday?
Depends on where you chop it, but in the next 2 or 3 weeks anyway.
Grand,
It'll be
grand.
there,
I look
yeah.
forward to it.
Should we do it again? We do it
No,
again.
100%.
I think longer area.
Yeah, come on, Mighty. Sorry, I was late. I did black time today. Sorry, guys, I'm late.
You know what I mean?
Appreciate
But
you
yeah,
guys.
no, honestly, kudos to you, man. Respect. I'm delighted about getting to sit down with you and actually have it to speak, and just getting to know each other a little bit better. Love, man. Honestly, I have nothing but love for you, and just keep doing your thing, bro. I hope you grow into a
again.
beautiful
Thank you. Love
fucking
and
girl,
guidance,
you know what I
boys.
mean?
God bless. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Appreciate you, man.
So, guys, if you like what you did, if you like what you're seeing, what you heard, bash that like button, subscribe now,
All that good shit. We'll see you in the next one.
and we're out here.
You lick.
You've made it to the end. Guys, if you're fucking with us and you like exactly what we were doing, everything we talked about, make sure to do what?
Follow, like, share, subscribe, YouTube or Spotify. No matter what you're listening or watching us on, be sure to hit all them buttons and run up them numbers, my guys. Know what I'm saying?
You better.